Hey, what's going on everyone? Long time no see. Sorry that I'm in a rush right now. Currently on my way to go see my boy Pedro. We got new wheels for the 350Z and we're gonna get them mounted. So I received the shipment of these wheels a couple of days ago. I'm just now able to meet up with my boy Pedro to get these tires mounted. Go ahead and open them up and see what we got. Welcome to the family. We have a full set and actually another full set at home, so two full sets of StyleUp Manjis. I got two in 18 by 9.5 plus 12, and then 6 in 18 by 10.5 plus 12 as well. Honestly, if you're trying to get good fitment on your 350Z, those are probably some of the best specs you can go with. And I'm super excited to get these on the car and change up the look from, you know, these RPF ones that I've always been running. So I went ahead and got all of the wheels unboxed. I completely missed out on the little warning label. Congratulations on your new StyleUp wheels. Ensure that the specs and finish are what you ordered. They are exactly what I ordered. I already checked. Test fit each wheel before mounting tires to ensure clearance with suspension and braking components. Well, I already know the 350Z specs that I need, so we're good there. Once you mount tires, you own the wheels. You guys saw that I had the 350Z up on jack stands because I need to swap over these nice front tires. My friend Ethan let me buy a pair of Accelera 651s, basically equivalent to a Federal RSRR, but last twice as long. I've been daily driving for maybe 2,000 miles and still got plenty of life left on these tires. RSRRs would basically have 0 tread left at the 2,000 mile mark. So we'll need to swap those on to the 9.5 pair. And then I got a pair of 265 Mucho Machos. Yes, Mucho Machos, that's the name of the tires. Made by Cosmo. So yeah, your run-of-the-mill cheap Chinese tire. Had plenty of friends run them at drift events and they last pretty decently long. So why not run them for daily driving? So we got my boy Pedro here, everyone's favorite Guatemalan. You're Guatemalan, right?
Yeah, I'm Guatemalan. Okay,
well I'm Mexican, so it's Mexico versus Guatemala if we ever fight.
Brothers from another mother.
Yeah. From other countries. Joe's gonna go ahead and dismount the tires off of my front RPF ones. Before you do that, Joe, what do you think of the new wheels? Not bad, huh?
Not bad. They're pretty light. I like it. Nice and sleek.
For the style and the width, you can't really get that much better. That's I think that's the 9.5.
This is 9.5. Okay, I can work with this.
Yeah. Dro did hook it up with some valve stems. I figured they might come with valve stems. So
yeah, we got some valve stems right here.
My boy Dro to the rescue.
Throw these in. We'll get it. We'll take care of this.
Yeah, look at Pedro goofing off when he should be working. So we'll be throwing my Acceleras on the 9.5s and then my Mucho Machos on the 10.5s.
Translation, too much muscle.
Yeah. Is that really the Spanish translation?
Yeah, mucho is a lot, and then muscle is like macho man.
So these tires have too much muscle. Let's go.
Wait, I think that was wrong. I think it's mucho macho. I believe like manly man. I believe that's what it is.
Okay, so manly man. Interesting.
Manly drift. Yeah. All right, let's mount these bad boys on. Let's do this. Try not to scratch these. I'll let you scratch them.
Yeah. If you scratch them, Dro, I ain't paying you. Just kidding, just kidding. Javi, you know what's funny?
What's funny?
This tire machine costs more than your piece of crap FRS. Than your piece of crap FRS.
Especially that $8 grand motor that you have.
Joe, how much does this tire machine go for?
I think it was like 25.
25? Okay, so a brand new FRS.
Brand new FRS costs more.
So we don't have to use a cheetah on the wheels to get them mounted, even though I am stretching a 265 onto a 10.5-inch wide wheel. Javier has never seen a cheetah. So we'll show him how it works. Pedro just has to fill up the cheetah first.
All right, Abby, this is how the cheetah works. Here.
It's gonna blow up the tire.
No.
It's loud.
No, just come and look at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
No. Stand over there and look at it. Javi, trust me. Just do it.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, no. When we told Javier what the cheetah was, Pedro and I looked at each other. We're totally gonna try to get him to stand there and then blow his pants off with the cheetah, but he didn't do it.
I was born yesterday.
You ruined the fun.
You do it then, bud.
What?
That's the baby cheetah.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I wonder though, can it blow off someone's shorts?
Yeah.
Let's try
I kind of want to volunteer as tribute. All right, so I got the wheels loaded up in the back of the truck, ready to get out of here. Pedro, thank you again for meeting up with me, and we'll be seeing you this weekend for the WiseFab alignment on the S13.
And it's the next day. I didn't get around to putting on the wheels last night, but I got them on as soon as I got home from work today, and you guys just take a look at this. I don't think you can get any better fitment for the rear. I got a 265, 35, 18 in the rear on an 18 by 10.5 plus 12. The perfect, pretty much flush fitment. Marco, aka Drift Happy, rolled my rear fenders perfectly, so when I'm drifting and I squat, the tire will tuck perfectly right up underneath the fender. The fronts though, that was pretty much a crapshoot in terms of fitment because of the FDF Mega Mantis angle kit, but I don't have any rubbing whatsoever from lock to lock, and that's what matters. I mean, maybe I have a little bit of rubbing on the side skirt clip here, but that's okay. I really do need to get some type of over fender and then, you know, get it painted like I haven't done in the past with all my other over fenders. The front though is an 18 by 9.5 plus 12, and I don't know how many inches of lip this is, maybe what, 3.5 inches front, and then rear 4 inches, I don't know. But it's nice to be able to switch things up from, you know, flat-faced wheels such as the RPF1 to something that is, you know, has some fat lips to it. What was really awesome though was the company decided to send me another set of 4 wheels so I don't have to worry about drifting on mismatched wheels, which, you know, has always been a problem for me drifting the FRS, you know, RPF1s up front and stocks in the back. And thanks to StyleUp wheels, we'll be able to be matching once and for all. They also sent over some decals, and I think these are the center caps, which I haven't put on yet. But as far as the sizing of my spares, they're all 18 by 10.5s, because I have the intention of, you know, always drifting on a 265 width tire. I feel like that is just about the perfect tire size for the Z. You air them up a bit and you can spin them all day. You air them down and you can really grip it up and keep up with people mid-tandem. And these wheels will definitely let me put enough meat on them to make it work. All right, center caps are on. Don't have any hole in the hub section now, which makes the wheels look even that much better. I do think though that over fenders are a must. I'm a big fan of the lobster fitment, but I mean, this might be a little excessive. There is one more thing I want to show you with regards to the Z, but because we are working against daylight now, I'll show you guys in a day or two. All right, a couple days have passed. It is now Friday. I'm off of work. And the one thing I wanted to show you guys was my subwoofer setup that I have. Now, when I bought the car, it didn't come with a head unit. That's just part of the reason why I was able to scoop it for $4 grand. So I was on the market for one, and eventually I found one that would work given my little handbrake setup. It's one of those single DIN flip out head units. The biggest problem I had with fitting any other type of head unit was the handbrake reservoir in there. It's sticking up a little bit too high to keep me from putting in a double DIN. No harm, no foul, because this one does the trick. And it ain't a big problem, even though it would be nice to have access to this cubby back here. But it's still a head unit that plays DVDs, syncs up via Bluetooth, and works just fine. You'll see even here, I had to do this. Let me put it on the DVD real quick. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift playing. I knew that as soon as I bought this head unit, I needed to buy Tokyo Drift on DVD so I can have it playing at drift events. How cool is that?
I don't know, I just had this grand vision in my mind that I could make a video drifting while watching Tokyo Drift, which will finally come to fruition. I don't know how well it's sounding on video, but let me just turn up the movie a little bit. You should be hearing pretty deep bass, and that's because what I have in the trunk. I'm not gonna be playing music right now because I don't want to get copyright striked. If you look right here, I got two 12-inch kickers. The previous owner had a sub in here. I don't know what size or where it went, but he did leave the amplifier, which is tucked underneath that cubby in the back, right behind the passenger seat. And I figured if I could find a pair of subwoofers that matched the amplifier and then a box that fit in the trunk, then why not make a really sweet drift daily with subwoofers. I'm always on Facebook scouring through the marketplace, and I managed to scoop this setup for 150 bucks. Two kicker comp S's. Yes, they're more of an entry-level subwoofer. They're both 4 ohm, wired down to 2 ohms at the amp, seeing 600 watts RMS. It is a sealed box, but because when the hatch is closed, it creates like a little space in here for the sound to reverberate off of. So it sounds really good. And it's decently loud. You guys might find this to be a pointless modification, but ever since I was at the firm and I heard my buddy James McCulley in his S13 bumping around track, I knew it was something that I wanted to do in the future. And for only 150 bucks, I did just that. The head unit did cost about $250, which is a little bit up there, but I mean, I'm happy with how this car's turning out. With my StyleUp wheels, BC coilovers, FDF Mega Mantis angle kit, PBM rear drop knuckles with dual calipers, this car is pretty much ready for the track and, of course, daily driving. I have had some people tell me that, you know, enough with this lobster fitment and they want me to get some type of over fender. So if you want me to do that, let me know in the comments down below. I think I'm getting to the point where it might look a little dumb. Nonetheless, it's a nice homage to what the FRS once was. Poor FRS. Being so neglected right now. And if you guys haven't been around on the channel for a while and haven't seen the previous videos where we installed test pipes and then an ISR dual blast pipe exhaust, I'll go ahead and start it up for you because it sounds pretty good. Kind of sounds like a trumpet, but that's all 350Zs. Either way, I gotta go run some errands. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Big shout out again to StyleUp for sending me those wheels. And all I can say is, now I legitimately don't have any excuse to go and drift, which hopefully we'll be doing soon. So hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.